We've been off for a few days, so it only makes sense to address the elephant in the room to kick off the new year. Former high limit tech guy Kevin Nouse takes a shot at the credibility of series director Mike Hess. We discuss it on today's edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 989. Before we get into it, if you like the content on our YouTube channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. You can also check out our daily exclusive content at www.sprintcarunlimited.com. Former high limit tech inspector Kevin Nouse took to Twitter to take shots at the new series and specifically series director Mike Hess. There were accusations about an MSD box, multiple crank triggers on a car, a wicker bill being 1.25 inches instead of an inch, etc. The crux of it is that Nouse says he found these infractions and Hess essentially wanted him to turn the other cheek. Ultimately, the two did not get along and Nouse was fired. Unfortunately, this becomes a he said, she said issue, or in this case, a he said issue, and we will never really know what happened. My experience with anything of this nature, the truth lies somewhere in between. But to me, there's a bigger problem that no one is talking about. Things like this happen all the time in dirt track racing. This fiasco aside, I know things are let go at tracks in central Pennsylvania and across the country. On the West Coast, a dash was run and then nullified. I've talked to several dirt late model reporters who are pretty high up and pretty in the know, and they say this happens all the time. This is dirt track racing, baby, and unfortunately, impropriety and cheating in some capacity seems to be part of the sport. So what are we complaining about? Those should be the bigger issues. Now, I don't know what happened or didn't happen with Kevin Nouse, Mike Hess, and High Limit. Maybe there were 2 transducers on the motor and 1 crank trigger. That's a gray area in the rules and not cheating. But who knows? What I do know is that tracks and series care about losing cars. They care about public perception, and they're more concerned about their bottom line than they are about fairness. That's why I want there to be a central governing body. And it might be needed if this sport continues to grow or sports gambling becomes a significant revenue stream. Either way, tracks and series need to do a better job, as do officials. Also, responding to a social media burner account might hurt your credibility and maybe isn't the best tact. Food for thought. That's going to wrap up this edition of the Sprint Car Unlimited 90 at 9, and we'll be back tomorrow. Stay tuned.